Hello, my name is Janelle Gutierrez and I'm an RN, and today we're going to be speaking about quality and safety education for nurses. We're also going to be talking about Assessment Technologies Institute, and we're also going to be talking about CCNE accreditation. So what is quality and safety education for nurses? We know this as QSEN. It is a project that addresses the challenge of preparing future nurses with knowledge, skills, and attitudes necessary to continuously improve the quality and safety of the healthcare system within which they work. QSEN project began in 2005. It was funded by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. It had 3 different phases. Phase 1 began in 2005 to 2007. It was designed with 6 competencies from the Institute of Medicine, and these competencies are still with the organization today. When we talk about competencies, competencies are defined as the ability for registered nurses to demonstrate the professional competence throughout their course of their careers. The first competency is the patient-centered care. Patient-centered care supports active involvement of patients and their families in the design of new care modules and in decision-making about individual options for treatments. The second competency is teamwork and collaboration. Teamwork and collaboration is making sure nurses know how to work together efficiently and effectively. The third competency has to do with evidence-based practice. Evidence-based practices have to do with applying the best available research results when making decisions about healthcare. Quality improvement is competency number 4, and this is a formal approach to the analysis of performance and systemic efforts to improve healthcare delivery. Number 5 is informatics. Informatics integrates nursing science, computer science, and information science to manage and communicate data, information, knowledge, and wisdom in nursing practices. The 6th competency is about safety. Safety is protecting those who seek healthcare, reducing danger and risk for injury or even death. Let's see. Phase 2 was in 2000 to 2009. At that time, they had pilot schools that integrated the competencies. They designed QSEN.org in 2007. And in this website, it featured teaching strategies and resources. In phase 3, in 2009 to 2012, the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation gave funding to UNC School of Nursing and the American Association of Colleagues of Nursing. And this was given to them so they could continue on with the project. These 2 organizations developed faculty expertise to teach competencies, instilling them into textbooks, licensing, accreditation, and certification standards. This promoted continued motivation in teaching and competencies. QSEN has annual national forums that you can attend. This last one was at the end of May, and it was in San Diego, and I had a chance to apply to go, but I did not get granted that privilege this year, but I will try again next year. Located on the QSEN website is also pre-licensure KSAs, which is the knowledge, skills, and assessment definitions for each competency. And you could use this as a resource to serve as a guide to curricular development for formal academic programs. For pre-licensures, this means transition to practice and continuing education programs. This applies to those. And for graduate KSA's definitions, the only difference is that it is used for criteria for certification and continuing education of advanced practice nurses. There's quite a bit of information on the website if you would like to refer to it. Also located on the QSEN website is teaching strategies, resources, course learning modules, which there are several of them, Nursetium webinars, and another interesting area called MOOC, which is a massive open online course database. Another important tool for educators is the Assessment Technologies Institute. It is online learning. It has high performance tools educators need to succeed as being knowledgeable educators in nursing programs in education today, healthcare education today. This online website is made by nurses who know what it takes to pass high-stake tests. It also includes graduate degree psychometricians, which are specialty test makers. This website will give you tools that are needed to construct, administer, and score benchmark assessments, formative assessments, diagnostic assessments, and distinct-wide examinations. It'll also teach you how to devise tests designed according to students' differentiality and the way that students learn. On the ATI website, also there are some additional activities like A&P practice and proctored assessments, pharmacology flashcards, capstone content review, nurse manager certificate programs, and real-life clinical reasoning scenarios. So these two programs are a very important part of nursing education today. The way that these two programs impact are as follows. Through process, outcomes, and evaluation, there will be discovery and research, which will produce an evidence summary, and that summary will translate into guidelines, and the guidelines will be converted into practice integration, and then again you will continue the same process over and over as the future progresses. The next area that I want to talk about is the CCNE accreditation evaluation. So the Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education is known as the CCNE. Accreditation is a non-governmental process conducted by members of post-secondary institutions and professional groups. Focuses on the quality of institutions of high and professional education. And it focuses on the quality of educational programs within institutes. There are two forums. The first forum is institutional accreditation. This concerns the total institution, the quality, and the integrity of the whole institution. The accreditation assesses achievement of its own stated mission goals and expected outcomes. In the second forum is professional or specialized accreditation, and this accreditation is concerned with programs of study in professional or occupational fields. Accreditation will assess how programs achieve their stated mission goals and expected outcomes. When we talk about mission goals and expected outcomes, we are talking, they are important to accrediting agencies because it helps to determine the quality of the program and the educational preparation of the members. So the QSEN is an autonomous accrediting agent contributing to the improvement of the public's health. It ensures the quality and integrity of bachelorette and graduate nursing programs. Some of the graduate nursing programs are like a master's degree of nursing program, nursing doctorate's degree, doctorate of nursing practice, postgraduate certifications programs that prepare for advanced practice RNs are some of those graduate nursing programs. It is a voluntary self-regulatory program for the people process. Supports and encourages continuous quality improvement in all programs. It is recognized by the U.S. Department of Education. The accreditation by QSEN serves as a statement of good educational practice in the field of nursing. It is useful as a basis for continuing or formative self-assessment and a periodic or summative self-assessment through which the program, personnel, procedures, and services are improved. So this is a really important part of institution and nursing programs. The institutions and the programs are constantly evaluated. So once you get accreditation, you don't just have it forever. You have to keep showing evidence that you're keeping up with your mission goals and expected outcomes. So I drew a little graph here that shows the process of QSEN accreditation process. The QSEN evaluation team of the institution or the nursing program will submit a self-study report prior to QSEN on-site evaluation. The report provides data indicating the extent to which the program has complied with the key elements of QSEN and whether the program meets the overall standards in accreditation. The key elements of QSEN can be found on the QSEN website. This report is then sent to QSEN. The QSEN staff does a review of the report and does an on-site visit. QSEN will send the final report back to the program or the institution. The program reviews the final report. The program then provides a written response to QSEN addressing any concerns. That response goes back to QSEN, and the QSEN Accreditation Review Committee, which is ARC, makes a confidential recommendation to the QSEN Board of Commissioners regarding whether the program should be granted accreditation. And from there, the CCNE Board of Commissioners determines whether to grant the program CCNE accreditation. And that is the process of accreditation. And that concludes my video today. Thank you and have a great day.